Um, I don't really don't like to do videos like this because I like, man, this is so hard. But I just read a headline and it's very troubling, and I pride myself on journalistic integrity on this channel. So we're gonna get through this together, me and you, because the NBA. Yes, what am I on right now? Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's me, your boy Zaya. But the NBA did announce that they have officially canceling the Atlanta Hawks' upcoming Magic City Night. And for those who don't know what a Magic City Night would entail, I don't really know either anymore, because we never got the chance to really see it through. All the announcement, all the hype, all the PR, people were excited about it. Ticket prices surged by like 200% because no one's really going to Atlanta Hawks games these days. They're okay. They're not awful, but they're not the Celtics. They're not the Knicks. They're not the Raptors. All right, they're not a team we're taking seriously. All right, but ticket sales, right? Because everybody was very curious about what exactly does a Magic City Night entail. Do we get to see the shows? For those who don't know what Magic City is, it is an adult entertainment club, is what it is. The politically correct way to say what it is. A cultural institution is a way to veer on by what it actually is. Listen, it's a strip club, everybody, and I get it. It's a cultural institution, and people love it. It's a thing that people talk about. They eat the wings there, everything in between, right? But at the end of the day, for as many words and adjectives that you want to describe Magic City as being, at the end of the day, it's a strip club, and it is an odd association for a strip club to be paired off for nights for the NBA, especially when that strip club is being represented, it's being shouted, it's being touted, and there's a bunch of kids in the audience. Like, if it was like a 21 plus night, then I think it'd be cool. I think there would be zero issues about it. I think it'd be a fun adventure to go on with everybody. Maybe put that the broadcast on HBO Max, because that's the type of vibes you would get. But I think internally, the general assumption when I first saw the headline was like, oh, they're trolling. Like, this is not real. But then, obviously, the Atlanta Hawks were very serious about the potential of having a Magic City Night. There was a merch. There was like a menu. T.I. is performing. They had a whole schedule lined up on really highlighting Magic City. Everyone was hyped about it, especially in the Atlanta area. And I just think online, people were pretty excited about it. Oh, you freaking gooners out there getting your freak on, right? I know you are. Because I am like you. No, I'm kidding. But I think that was the fascination with it, because it felt like it was a troll, then it was real life, and then obviously I think people were naturally curious about it. Like, how do you do this without actually doing it, right? Like, there's no way you can bring strippers to an NBA game and have them perform at halftime, unless it's like a safe for work performance. But then it's like, why are we bringing them in? If we're going to bring the strippers, there's one thing they're there to do. That is teach you education, all right? So your multiplications, your times table, everything. No. So I was very fascinated about what is this exactly going to be, and unfortunately we won't get that. I did think that they had some pretty cool merch, at least, that was announced, and I don't think they're releasing that anymore. I have the details here, so we'll hear the statement, or I'll read the statement from Adam Silver. By the way, Adam Silver, I don't think he's human. I think he's a fascinating character. He has very unhuman-like tendencies, and I think he may or may not be an AI, a robot, or an alien. Nonetheless, here's his official statement on why the cancellation happened. So, quote from that baldy fiend himself: when we became aware of the Atlanta Hawks' scheduled promotion, we reached out to the Hawks leadership to better understand their plans and rationale. While we appreciate the team's perspective and their desire to move forward, we have heard significant concerns from a broad array of league stakeholders, including fans, partners, and employees. I believe canceling this promotion is the right decision for the broader NBA community. Now, on paper, I think it makes to a kind of general idea, like, you kind of understand the thought process behind Adam Silver, right? You have to pay bills, and I think associating a whole night dedicated to a strip club, I think that probably takes away from your ideal sponsors that fund your league, that send you guys a lot of money, that you are paired, like State Farm. I don't know if they want to be repping a strip club. Now, maybe they do, to each their own. I'm not here to yuck your yum. That's pretty sick to me. I think, as long as everyone's consenting, everything is legal, and everyone's having a great time, no one's abusing anyone else, sure, do what you got to do, okay? But that right there, I could understand perspective. Now, I did see that a curious thing from that statement, before we get into what the Hawks had to say, is including the fans, because, Twitter's not a space where everybody's perspective is truly heard, right? Typically, you just get the loudest people, the people with the biggest followings. Maybe the algorithm hits correctly, and then people are reacting to it. So it's not a perfect sample size, but I think it's a good kind of good. It's data. It's data. However, data or data, your choice. But it's a good perspective, and it doesn't feed you the actualities of everything, but it is a nice little hint about what society could be thinking about a certain subject. So when I saw the initial reaction to this being scheduled, I think the online reaction at least was super excited. Everyone was hyped up about it because I think there's a fascination of, oh, what is it gonna be? And I'm not sure if the fans were truly upset, and I'm sure maybe those other fans that were upset communicated in different ways, whether it's emails or maybe saying, you know what, I'm canceling my season tickets type of thing, which then I think only the Atlanta Hawks would have an issue with it. But I think for Atlanta, that city, and the people that were going to that said event, because once again, 200 plus percentages of flying up for their sales tickets. So I think there was a lot of excitement for it. So I don't know if I don't think I can put the blame on the fans for this cancellation. Now, I'm sure there were a select few that were angry, and you're never going to appease everyone. You can have just a regular NBA game sponsored by CC's Pizza, and people would be like, well, actually, did you know CC's, they're a cult and they eat baby's blood, and so we should not be associated with CC. So at the end of the day, you're never going to appease everyone. But regardless, I do think that statement is mildly inaccurate. Now, maybe I just didn't read that perspective. It just didn't appear in my feed. But I think the majority of NBA fans were kind of for this going on. I think it was more of a league stakeholders thing, partners thing, maybe employees, I don't know them. But I think that's all possible as well. But it felt like the online perspective and the excitement for it was positive. Like everyone was just, or at least curious about what it was going to be. All right, so now for the Hawks statement. While we were very disappointed in the NBA's decision to cancel our Magic City Night promotion, we fully respect its decision. As a franchise, we remain committed to celebrating the best of Atlanta with authenticity in ways that continue to unite and bring us all together, because nothing brings people more together than getting naked in front of each other while eating lemon pepper wings. Now, I'm really curious though. Here's my biggest gripe about this entire story. Now, I'll get to one final detail on my little Google Doc sheet. But lemon pepper wings, when you really think about the wing flavors, are low-key not even top 5. I've had lemon pepper wings before. Don't get me wrong, I've eaten them, so I know that they're not even top 10 to me, really, realistically. Like, I would never even order this out of my way. If somebody brought me lemon pepper wings, I don't think I'd be excited to eat those said wings, and I'd probably pass, because I think they don't do anything for me. Now, buffalo, maybe. Asian Zing from Buffalo Wild Wings. Ooh. Oh, I need a little spicy Asian sauce is my typical chef's kiss kind of flavor. Now, if I can't have that, then maybe you get into your buffaloes. I'd even take a barbecue sauce before a freaking lemon pepper wing. Like, I would take even just regular breaded over a lemon pepper wing, because they're just okay. Like, to me, that's basic. Lemon pepper wings are the most basic kind of, if that is your go-to order, you're basic, and you need to fix that about yourself. Spice things up. You probably eat your wings with ranch too, you little freak. You little weirdo. You little piece of garbage. All right? Why am I being mean? I don't know. I'm feeling a little feisty right now, all right? Now, you're probably thinking they did have some things planned for the nights, and now they got to cancel it all last minute, because I believe it's supposed to be this week for this event. So here's some planned elements will still remain in place. Some pre-order merchandise will still be delivered, although some of the Magic City themed apparel, such as hoodies, will not be on sale at the game, so don't get excited. All that is not going to be available at your game. If you pre-order certain things, you're still going to get them, which I think is going to be a really cool collector's item. And people are probably going to be overspending on that 5 years from now. Nonetheless, T.I. will still perform there, and that is your update on Magic City Night. Now, I will say all this has been great, but I have indeed worked a deal with the Magic City myself, so we are going to have a little performance for you right here, right now. Hey, are you having a good time at the Magic City Atlanta Hawks night presented to you by State Farm? Yeah, you want to dance? Is that right? Oh, $50. I take Apple Pay. You want a little more? $60. What is wrong with me? All right, so to be noted, that performance gives you an indicator that me, your boy, has never been to a strip club. I don't plan on either, because that was, I can guarantee you, it's probably not how it goes. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that other stuff. We'll be back for at least probably one more video, maybe even 2 this week. So the goal is 2 to 3 a week. So join us on this ride, and I guess go to Magic City and make your own Magic City night. Throw them dollars. Throw them coins. Don't throw the coins. But make sure everyone's having a good time, I guess. Listen, I don't know. I don't really... There's no lesson here. So, goodbye.
Show me your best LeBron.
Oh, you know, LeBron silencer?
Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.